Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up, your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shack about thoughts and memories that's adding up like overseas. Without a you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Houston Texans. Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes, you can get to win-win.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it. But it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Robbie. Hey, south. Oh, boy. Hey, uno more.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Rob Flat, first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They go play action with Stroud. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cars showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. And answers have to be found defensively.
Has it all set up for the kickoff. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Massive hit, the ball is out. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, here's Bridgewater. Catch being left side by Amuka. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today. Because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He lofts it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Starts his return from the 23. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. He's out near midfield and still going. Past the 35. 20. 15. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-0 lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Fairbairn connects out the extra point. And the Texans drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Running right, it's Irving. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They're going play action. Catch made by Bucky Irving. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down, Tampa Bay.
First and 10 from the 41. Bridgewater to throw it. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they bring him down around the 34. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Takes the handoff, now to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. From that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Bridgewater. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. 7 yards there. That brings up 2nd down.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Oh, 18. That's it.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short.
18. That's it.
On the ground again with Mixon. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a gain of 5. That brings up 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Oh, boy. 11.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Left side into the hands of Dell. Gets it to the 15. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
18. That's it.
Working inside the red zone. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Christian is in with the INT. And the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice.
There he goes on the right side. And in, touchdown Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers parlay the interception into points. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now. this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Now the first carry for Nick Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, the old SMU Pony Express, that was not, Kate. That was a pitch anticipated by this defense, who had personnel in place to stay well ahead and greet him rather quickly.
South. Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep. Looking for Collins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
They'll start this series with an option left. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 14. Short pass brought in. Still fighting forward. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Bridgewater now. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Bridgewater. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get... feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Riley Dixon getting set to punt it once again. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans beginning their drive here. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Play key.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety.
Play is a safety. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So they give away the lead on the safety, and now they're going to have to give away the football with a free kick. And this isn't going to help things following that safety as the free kick winds up out of bounds. They'll take the flag and the yardage that goes with it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
And 7 at the 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 43. That's caught. It's Cade Otton. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. From the 23. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Man in motion here. From the gun on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there. A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? 18. That's right.
Running left is Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Second down now, 7 to go. Going right side, Mixon with it. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed 1 more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Trey Palmer on the return for the Buccaneers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. All right, so we're going to have enough time for 1 more snap here before we reach halftime.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Joe. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
47-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up second down.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage. But those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in mind. Double digits. And they nearly got it there.
It's Mixon on second down. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back is tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bucks to the line. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Abuka there with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Bridgewater looking to throw. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. Cut out left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now. Picks up 2, but more importantly, it does put him in first and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Catch me left side by Abuka. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brought down just shy of the goal line.
Only need about half a yard, if that, Bronk. This is 3rd and goal. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers grab the lead on their first series of the half. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. With the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flight. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going deep this time. Big game downfield. Into the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers. Sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans take a slim 2-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's Bridgewater to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
He puts some air under it deep down the left. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Bridgewater. Connects on the crosser. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them. First down, ball at the 36. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for second down.
As a play caller, kid, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, when they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Bridgewater to throw it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They've got a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Has it in close. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. He keeps it himself. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Going power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take a 4th quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers jump in front now by 5.
Texans 28.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
All right.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10 now. To the sideline, Collins brings it in. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Tony. 19 Texans. 11.
The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Look the hot. 18. Let's hit. Hey, uno. Buggy.
Looking to throw. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Kaimi Fairbairn on now as we see how he handles this moment. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. Got all of it, and this is good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
I bet you, Kate, if we were down there right in his mind, as that ball sailed good through the uprights, his mind was already thinking about the next one. If this score holds and he gets another opportunity, the game could be on the line with that one.
And the Buccaneers managed to recover the football.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Irving here from the gun. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Buccaneers up by just a couple of points. 2nd and 3 now. Right back to Irving now. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
So Chase McLaughlin is on in a high-pressure spot. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Back to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Try and get it into Nico Collins. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Hey, uno Mars.
Looking to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field.